very pretty. Okay. I'm gonna go real slow. And move over. Hi, baby. Oh, you're a big guy. That other one's a juvenile. Looks like they're molting pretty good, getting rid of their winter coat. So they're licking salt off the road, in case anybody's wondering. They're licking the salt off the road and other minerals that get deposited over the course of the winter. To anybody watching out there, when you see wildlife, for heaven's sake, do not get out of your vehicle. Don't try to get close to them. They are wild. They can hurt you. They can kill you. Please don't get out of your vehicle. Use the zoom function on your camera and get your close-ups that way. And definitely do not offer to feed them. That's actually illegal, and you can get a very hefty fine if you're caught feeding wildlife. And on that note, I'll pick things up in a little bit. We're just entering Kootenay National Park now. I'll see you in a bit. That red rock. Looks like we got a nothing. We got a rock. Thought I might have been looking at a bighorn sheep or a mountain goat. Okay. See you at the site. We are here. It is 3 in the morning. And this first day has been quite challenging. The wiper on the driver's side decided to quit working. And it was a challenge, because there I was on the 93 where there's no cell reception, and the wiper just quit working. So that was interesting. Make it up to the campsite, get checked in, get everything set up, and that was an experience. And that's putting it nicely. Having never done this stuff before, it was quite the experience for me. But I got it done, so I'm good. In the process of doing all of that, I got injured. The hammer, the claw part on the hammer, cut into my arm and made quite a mess. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. Right there. And it's been eating off and on. It's not deep enough to need a stitch or two, but it's unpleasant. After everything was said and done, I got to bed about midnight, and I was exhausted. It was a very hot day. It was like 26 degrees. And between the heat and having to pull stuff out of the car to get it set up, it was exhausting. So I went and decided I wasn't going to do a fire or anything on first night, even though it's first night. But I was just too tired. So I went down into the village to the Horse Thief pub, where they have the most amazing food. Got myself a bit of dinner. And when I got back up to my site, I still had a bit left to do to bring into the tent and get sorted out and stuff. So I took care of that. But by the time everything was done, it was really late. It was pushing midnight. And I just thought, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to bed. So I crawled onto the cot, which was really comfortable, I have to say. It was very comfortable. And I was out like a light, like just done, gone, asleep. 2 hours later, maybe a bit more, I was woken up with the most incredibly painful leg and foot cramps in both legs, both feet. And my solution when that happens to me, what I always do is immediately I stand up, because otherwise my foot goes like this. It turns outward to the point where it feels like it's going to break, because it just pulls like that. Well, I couldn't stand up because I can't stand up in the tent. It's not tall enough for me to stand up in it. So I'm bent over and trying to deal with these leg cramps, and it's not working. So finally, after several minutes and trying to push through the pain, even though my legs were cramping and my feet were pulling sideways, I decided to just bowl my way out of the tent. If I could get upright and move around a bit, that was going to help. I was convinced of that. So I managed to do that. I got out and managed to get out of the tent. And I got some BioSteel, and I got some water into me too. And then I just sat in the car. And this is where I am now. Trying to decide whether to just crash out here in Sassy or go back to the tent and try again. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm just going to crash out in Sassy. Because at least if I get another leg cramp, I can get out of the car right away and stand up straight. And that's gonna alleviate that cramp a heck of a lot faster than trying to bull my way out of the tent. So this actually changes everything for me. I don't know what the next plan is. I don't have a plan. But I am going to have to be thinking about this stuff. Yeah, I'm in a dilemma now about where I'm going to sleep. And I think I'm going to have to be sleeping in Sassy. Because that was brutal, dealing with leg cramps and not being able to stand up. That was absolutely brutal. It was all I could do not to yell and wake up my neighbors. So, anyway, that's where we're at. Tomorrow I go into Invermere and go to the auto shop and get them to fix the wiper. It turns out it does have something to do with when I got the windshield replaced. They must have bent something or tweaked something or did something, and they didn't check to make sure the wipers were working properly after they got finished. Otherwise, they did a wonderful job. It's just I got to get this wiper thing sorted out. So I'll be going into Invermere for that, and I got to pick up a first aid kit because my first aid kit is at home. Yeah. That's a great place for it, isn't it? I took it out of my pack when I got the dog bite a few years ago. When I got bit, and I brought all the first aid stuff from my pack, dug it all out of there so that we could dress the bite, and then it didn't get put back into my pack. So, go away, little fluff. Go away. So yeah. It's turning out to be quite a first night. First day, first night. I have no idea what's going to happen from here. This is all brand new to me. I've never camped on my own like this before, ever. I've never done setup. I've never done any of this on my own before, so. And I'm not going to cave. I'm not going to phone up husband and say, please come help me. Like, I'm just not going to do that. I am going to bull through. I'm going to do this. I can do this. I know how to do it. I know what I'm doing. I just need to do it. So, on that note, I'm going to try and get a bit of shut-eye up here. And if I'm lucky, I might even wake up in time to catch the sunrise over the purcells and the bugaboos. It's really pretty when the valley wakes up to the sunlight. When it comes through, there's fog, and oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I might be awake in time for that. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for now. Catch you on the next one. Good night.